My name's Christian Flotter. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about running. How good is it how kids can run? Don't they just look magnificent when they do? I love coming to parks and things like this and letting them have a bit of a run around in the open spaces and get themselves moving. And you see what I find really incredible about moving is how it develops. We start off as relatively immobile. You know, here we are, we're born, we can barely move. But by the time we're 12 months of age, we've already figured out how to stand ourselves up and start walking around. Absolutely amazing. Now, most kids are around 12 months. I say 12 months, around 12 months we start to see them up and running. But here's the fun part. By between 3 to 7 years of age, most kids have actually developed their adult running patterns. And you know, it's lovely to talk about this here, but let's talk more about it somewhere else. Excellent, much quieter inside here. Even though it's a wonderful case of social distancing and walking in a park, I found that one to be a little bit on the loud side. Maybe I've got a little bit of stuff with auditory processing going on, yes. Well, anyway, what I was talking about before was looking at the way kids run. Now, kids' running styles start to develop when they start walking around. But by between 3 and 7 years of age, they are starting to develop almost adult running styles. Take a look at my son. As you can see here, he's got very good extension going on through his hips there. He's got good motion. He's got a very good running style. And this is wonderful to see, as this is how we should expect kids to be running fluidly and freely. But sometimes things don't quite go as we would like them to. Sometimes there can be variations in a running pattern that may actually indicate a bit of a problem going on. Now, the one I see very frequently is one that's called femoral anteversion. Now, this femoral anteversion can cause a bit of knock-kneed or toeing in, and it can cause them to run in a bit of a unique style, a bit like this. So you can see how the legs sort of go out to the side a little bit. This is in a leg beater fashion. I said leg beater, didn't I? An egg beater fashion. So in egg beater style, the legs are kicking out towards the side there. And this is because their hips, the thigh bones themselves, have actually twisted a little bit. Okay, now the most common reason that I see behind this one is the way kids sit. How does your child sit? Do they sit on their backsides with their legs crossed in front of them, or do they sit a little bit like this? So you can see in this picture, the kid has got their legs out to either side. This is called the W sitting position, and what it does is put a lot of stress and strain through the upper part of our thigh, and gradually through a process, I love this word, through a process known as mechanotransduction, it starts to influence the local tensegrity at that region and change the way the muscle and bone orient. Absolutely fantastic. So you can tell this by watching how your child runs. We're in a wonderful state of social distancing at this point in time, so we've got a limited amount of exercise, but I'm seeing a lot of parents taking their kids outside and having a bit of a run around. So have a look and see how your kid is running, because if there's a little bit of a skew-if going on, this may indicate that we need to do something to help correct that running style. They may need to see an osteopath or a physiotherapist. Sports chiropractors are a wonderful choice as well. And this may help to find out whereabouts in the chain things may be going a little bit pear-shaped and be able to help that process come back to normal again. I hope you found that informative. I hope to get outside again very soon. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time.